to the NFL Fantasy Football Draft of 2013 for the Wayne Hills Football Group. Alright, here we go.
Alright. Here are the lottery bingo numbers. We have Jody's Jew Crew as number 72. The Grapists will be 49. The defending champs will be number 19. Pete 1421 will be B3. Snakes on a Reggie Wayne will be 24. The Field Generals will be 43. The Convicts will be 74. The Goddard Gang will be 47. Josh's team will be 36. Jim Tan Landry will be G1. Krugel for life will be B1. Revis and Butthead will be 57. Thank you.
Alright, so now we're going to put the ping pong balls into the thing. So 72.
Jody's Jew Crew.
B3.
Cashman. Bernie.
49. The Grapists.
24.
Snakes on a Reggie Wayne.
19. Thundercock.
Kevin Olson.
43. Field Generals.
74. Doug. Goddard Gang. Yours truly.
AK-47.
57. Revis and Butthead.
Sarah's horrible name.
B1. Krugel for life.
Brittany, number 1 Krugel.
51. Jim Tan Landry. Al Sheamus.
Very creative name.
And 36. Josh's team.
Alright, so now we're going to shake it up. It's time for this draft to begin. With the 12th pick in the draft. I-24.
Snakes on a Reggie Wayne.
Adrian Sella.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
With the 11th pick in the draft. B3.
Pete 1422. Alex Cashman.
Alright. With the 10th pick in the draft goes to G47.
Goddard Gang.
With the 9th pick in the draft goes to G57.
Revis and Butthead.
With the 8th pick in the draft goes to N36.
Josh's team.
With the 7th pick in the draft, the pick goes to O72.
Jody's Jew Crew.
With the 6th pick in the draft goes to G51.
Jim Tan Landry.
With the 5th pick in the draft, the pick goes to G49.
The Grapists.
With the 4th pick in the draft, goes to B1.
Krugel for life.
With the 3rd pick in the draft, goes to O74.
Convicts.
With the 2nd pick in the draft, goes to N43.
Field Generals.
Which leaves the 1st pick in the 2013 fantasy draft to
The defending champs.
the defending champs, Brian Burgess. Alright, so we got 12 teams, and the order goes Sella, Cashman, Ramirez, Casera, Axelban, Palzewski, Alshamus, Kremen, Francis, Kaya, Carl, Burgess, and that's from 12 to 1. So now we're going to send it over to Pete Palzewski. He's going to talk about each player and their position in the draft. Pete?
Hello, Matt. Now, we have 4 new players this year. Adrian Sella at pick 12. Goddard Gang, which is Ramirez, at pick 10. Ian Kremen's team at pick 5, and a surprising Dugan Kaya at 3. Now, we'll start off with pick 12 in a brief mock draft overview. Now, Adrian Sella coming into a new league, much higher stakes. It's going to be hard. He's going to have a lot of pressure coming in. He might want to trade up. Who knows? It's his world. Snakes on Reggie Wayne. That's pretty dangerous. Now, at pick 11, we have Alex Cashman. He came in last year, which is god-awful. I don't know what's going to happen. He's probably going to trade up to get a new pick, but who knows? He'll probably pick 11th either way. He's going to come in last because he's just god-awful at this type of stuff. Now at 10, we have Goddard Gang Ramirez. This is new. I think he's new to the whole fantasy draft link. Right now, he's projected to be second to last because Alex Cashman is just god-awful. He's just coming in last every year. Now, number 9, we have Revis and Butthead Anthony Casera, which personally I think is the worst name in this whole entire league, except for P1421, which is completely unoriginal. Cashman. That's god-awful. You should be ashamed of yourself. He is an old player. He knows how the system works. I personally like pick 9. I think he's going to go very far in this draft and very far in the league. Pick 8, number 8, we have Josh Axelman.
Josh Axelman.
Josh Axelman. Now he went into this championship game last year.
He's a great player,
Great team. Coming at pick 8, which is a great spot. Old player who knows how the system works. We got he's going to be very fortunate this year. Number 7, we have Jody's Shoe Crew, which is me. Very original name. Good name. Probably the best name in the league next to Krugel for Life with Andrew Francis. Now I have the 7th pick in the league. And I am looking to maybe trade back, trade up. Who knows? I can't be worse than Cashman, that's for sure. Number 6, we have Zach Alshamis. He's an old player. Didn't do too much last year, but he's looking to make some noise in this year's bracket. Number 5, we have Ian Kremen. I think he's new to the whole thing. I don't know if he could surplus the $50.
No, he played last year.
Oh, he played. Oh, he did. He did.
Yeah, with his Richard.
Oh, he played with Richard.
Yeah.
Played with Dick Kremen.
Yeah.
All right. Played with Dick Kremen. This is a new system. We're more of a young gun team type of league. So I don't think he's gonna do too well. But again, he could be worse than Cashman. Number 4, we have Krugel for Life with Andrew Francis. Now me and him had a trade last year, and he probably had the worst team because of the trade. And thank you to me that I traded back, and I actually had a pretty successful year. So thank you, and I will not trade with you this year. Dugan Kaya coming in at number 3. He is just god awful, but then again, who's worse than Cashman? Fuck your mom, Emery. Yeah, edit that out. Emery Kaya, you're not going to do too well. New system. You probably with Goddard's old crew last year. Now you're in the Koala crew with Shane Moniz. And then number 2, we have Carl. Carl does not like this pick. He thinks he is too far up, so he's looking to trade back. Cashman, I find it a great spot for you. Either way, your team's going to be terrible, so if I were you, I'd do it to get the number 2 pick and maybe get Burgess with number 1, defending champs. Great team.
Always working hard.
He has an upset year, which is great. Everybody loves an upset.
Took Brady last year in the first round.
Took Brady last year in the first round. Took Aaron Hernandez. Probably going to take Aaron Hernandez number 1 overall after that great release by the Patriots. He'll probably go to the Browns. Got a lot of points for him. That's really it. Right now, our predicting champions for this year probably be Zach Alshamis or surprised with Andrew Francis or Josh Axelman. Now, our bottom 3. My bottom 3 is going to be Emery Kaya, probably Burgess. First pick, absolutely terrible, and then of course Alex Cashman at bottom. That's really it. My dark horse for this year will be probably Ian Kremen, getting some experience with Dick, and that's really it. Back over to you, Matt.
Alright, before we go, we're going to have one more person talk about how they feel about the league. So we have a special guest, Tyler Ramirez, who's new to this league, and He's going to tell you a little about what he feels about it.
Alright, let me analyze the league from the first round up. So we got Burgess, the defending champs. Now I think his cockiness might get might give him a big head, and he might make mistakes, slip up. It might be an upset. And then we got Matt Carl, a seasoned veteran. He really knows how the system works. He knows that who points are gonna be. It's gonna be good. Then we have Emery Kaya. Now Emery Kaya doesn't know his ass from his elbow. So this is gonna be really interesting. Maybe he knows a lot of football knowledge, but if he picks up the whole Eagles team, it's not gonna be good. Then we have Andrew Francis. Now with that name, I think he's gonna be good. Because if you're committing Krugel for life, you can commit a championship on the belt. Then we have Ian Kremer. A little fiery kid with a lot of spunk. He had experience in another league with his mentor Dick Kremer. And I think he's going to be okay. Then we have Zach Olshanis, really football smart, He knows who's going to get him points and where the points are going to come from. Then we have Pete Palzewski, who may not be able to throw a football in real life, but maybe the quarterback that he picks can. And, that'll get him some major points, because I think he knows a quarterback when he sees one. Then we have Josh Axelman. I don't know a lot about this kid, but I think I'm going to be really surprised. Then we have Casera. Little kid, and, let's see how he does. I don't really have too much about him. Then we have Goddard Gang. Now I think these guys are going to be, they're going to strike in the night. They're going to be good. I think they could really steal the championship from people, Goddard, every game with the Goddard Gang is going to be a real shootout, some people might get fried, just, you can't play chicken. Can't play chicken with them. I'm going to skip the number 11 pick because I have someone on there. Then we have Adrian Sulla, That's going to be alright, I'm going to be real surprised about him. He's new. I don't know if he's played in another league before. But, let's, I'll be surprised by them. Then we have the 11th pick. Pete 1422. Now, I can't see them coming in any higher than 12th place out of 12 people. It's just not going to be good. They're going to fall apart. And, that's what you get when you pick the whole Giants team to be your team. You're making a fantasy team. You're not making the Giants, alright? Now, what I think that the Pete 1422 should do to win this is, to step outside of your comfort zone. Just because somebody's on the Cowboys doesn't mean you shouldn't pick them up, maybe Witten can get you a few points because you keep dumping the ball on. I know you're going to have to swallow a little bit, Cashman, but let's go. I don't want to see you get burned, alright? Alright. So that's it for the 2013. I'm going to send back to Matt to close it.
Hey, thank you. It was a great draft lottery this year. We wish we could add more people here to watch, but our YouTube viewers can watch as well. The draft will be held at the end of August. We'll have a video for that too. And that's about it. So we'll see you then.